All right. Here we go. Let's see if, hold on. There we go. Hello, everybody. What's up? How you doing? Good to see ya. Right off the bat, I'm sure you realize things are a little bit weird. Everything just about has gone wrong getting ready for this stream. I had to quickly ditch my 2 PC stream because my laptop just doesn't, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it would not work. So I had to scramble to get this working, and like, we're here. I'm at least live. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be able to say hi to everybody and like get my face on the camera for once this week. Hello, everyone. Coming to you live from Turkey. It is finally we've made the move for the umpteenth time this year, and we just got here. We got a house, actually. We're renting it. We didn't buy it, but we're renting a house. And right now it is basically all but abandoned. We have to go in there, get the gas on, get the electricity on, get it all fixed up, so we can't move into there yet. So instead, I am at Mrs. Tomato's parents' apartment, and I've got a little corner of a room here where I can stream a little bit. And I've thrown together enough computer parts that it just seems to be working, just barely. And at least for now. Of course, I'm not getting any chat messages, so now I can't tell what anybody is saying. Everything is broken today, guys. I'm gonna have to give you my deepest apologies because I'm gonna be struggling, I think, all day today. Let me try and reload this and see if I can get chat to show up. Time for some turkey and gravy. Not quite, my friend. Baklava, more like. What's up, Punji? Toes gangs, or Toza, how you doing? Good to see you. Citizen Red, Horse and Bacon Yums. Waniel. Maybe this stream is gonna poop itself trying to dual stream. You know, I just wish it would work. Toes gang, where you at? Durum. Your game keeps crashing a desktop. This is my first time even getting in a game. Let's see if it works out. All right, so I'm doing some bounty hunting today, and mouse and keyboard bounty hunting. It's going to be high octane, high action. First, though, I need to see if we actually have any bounties in this area, because if we don't, we're going to travel to Hurston. Where do they want us to go? Yeah, they want us to go to Crusader. That's a player bounty, and these are ground bounties, so we're probably going to go to Hurston then. We'll make the jump. Should we do Hurston or Crusader? Which one's closer? Hey, Drazen, thank you so much for resubscribing. First turkey sub. Turkey sub. Thank you, my man. Appreciated. What's up, Judge? Conan, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. File in, everybody. Yeah, my wife is Turkish. How's the weather? It's nice. It's a little warm, a little humid, but we're right on the coast, so it's, you know, expected. Not as dry as what I'm used to over here in bone dry California, burning up every summer. But it is kind of similar climate. It's like the same latitude. You get like California, Spain, Italy, Greece, Turkey. They're all like right in line with each other, so it's familiar weather, but it gets a little bit more humid here. Can never complain though with Turkish food flying towards my mouth at all times. Summering in Turkey, dig that. What does that mean? What's up, Lobster? Tech supports the stream. Love these even though they cause you pain. Oh, this has been terrible. This has honestly been like some of the worst hours ever. Let's do Crusader. I think that's closer. Hopefully they don't have us doing too much. No, Hurston's closer. Okay, Hurston. Hopefully they don't have us doing too many atmospheric bounties. Those are really annoying. Whoops, dang it, I sent that to global. Ah, nice. Yeah, so like we have
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
gotten
retrieval
here.
system.
We made it to Turkey. That was like what, 2 days ago? 2 days now? God, it's so confusing. The way that it works, so it's like a 14-hour flight. It's an hour to the airport, and then it's a 14-hour, and then I mean an hour to the airport, 3 hours waiting at the airport, so that's 4 hours plus the 14-hour flight gets you up to 18 hours, and then it's a 4-hour drive to the next house. So at the end of the day, at the end of the trip, we've been traveling for like 22 hours straight, and I swear it feels like 48. By the time I get into the house and I'm like, okay, time to get back to work, time to do some stuff, I'm like, wait, what happened to the day in between? It was Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday, and it was Thursday. It's crazy. It's so weird. Time zones, you know? Wild stuff. Those bastards. But yeah, so like we made the flight Tuesday and got in here Wednesday night, super late, and we've basically been trying to get ourselves a place to live since then. So we got this house all picked out and everything. We had to go there, do a quick checkup on it, make sure it was fitting.
Welcome
Got it all working. Now we're figuring out internet. After that, we're gonna go and get a bed, a computer desk, some internet, and electricity, and we're gonna get started in that house and see where we go from there. So like, thank you all from the freaking bottom of my tomato seeds. Seriously, everything that has paid for this, that's allowed us to do this, has come from supporters of like Space Tomato. So one big old fat huge thank you, because it's been life-changing for us. Seriously. Used to live in Cyprus, Wiggy. Nice. Twitch stream tends to be pretty delayed, yeah. What's up, Scantos? Good to see you. All right, so we're gonna get this ship. It's going to spawn for us. We're gonna take our flight over to Hurston, and we're gonna punch up a couple of baddies. But I'll tell you guys what, I feel like lately, oh my gosh, 12, can I please expedite this? Please let me. Okay, we'll take another ship. This one's not available to us. None of my other ships are very fast in quantum. Maybe this is.
Selected. Stand by.
For the folks in Twitch, the stream's delayed super hard compared to on YouTube. Yeah, there's not much. The internet here is not the best. So I can't guarantee that Twitch is going to be all that great. However, the content will always be there. The stream may be delayed, but the happiness and smiles will never be. Yes, that's right, folks. Turkish smiles all around. Turkish pups. I got to see my dog today. I haven't seen him in months. We got to see the dogs at the farmhouse. It was fantastic seeing them. They were super happy. I'm overjoyed to be able to spend a whole summer with them, because we haven't gotten to spend much time with them, especially not Tommy. Think it's Twitch, not me. Hopefully not. But I wouldn't put it past. The internet setup, because we were dropping immense frames at the beginning of the stream. Immense. Have I learned speaking Turkish a little yet? I've gotten, yeah. I got a little bit of Turkish. More, not as much as I should know. I'll tell you that. And this trip, I'm gonna try and focus a lot more on that. So actually, hold me accountable. Maybe we'll have a couple of streams where I'll speak more Turkish to try and keep myself up to date. But talking with my niece, because she's learning to speak, she just turned 3 2 days ago. Happy birthday to her. She's an amazing little cookie. I get to talk to her, and I actually learned a lot of Turkish that way, because she doesn't know what the heck I'm saying. I don't know what the heck I'm saying, but if I repeat it enough, I start to learn. I need to send you some proper Turkish delight. You gonna pay shipping, buddy? I'm guessing that's a long way. Got your baklava already today? Baklava was delivered yesterday, actually. I didn't even ask for it. These people know me too well. For those who don't know, I actually have baklava tattooed on my arm because it's been such a thing in my life since I came here. Happy birthday, Tomato's niece. We call her the cherry tomato. And I have been having an absolute blast raging on the street already. Driving in Turkey is one of my favorite pastimes. Just gets me pumped. Pumped, I tell you. Pumped to go do some bounty hunting and wreck some people. God, it's so annoying. It's crazy here. It'd be crazy. How's everybody's weekend been going, though? I heard the Banu Merchant Man made a little showing in an Inside Star Citizen recently. I haven't gotten to see it, but I've seen that people are not liking the gray box phase, not liking some changes that have been made.
You are clear to launch.
Am I clear to launch? Thanks, ATC. Istanbul taxi drivers are insane. They also won't let you put the window down. Baklava is awesome. There's a pop-up kebab truck in the Aussie Outback. They do great Turkish kebabs and baklava. Nice guys. Ooh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Turkish food is definitely worth going to the Australian Outback for. Just barely, but it is worth it. Weekend in progress, enjoying coffee outside with the cats. With the best friends, the cats. Punji. Dude,
Thank you.
is it a cat kind of weekend? You and the cats and a couple of ships, or you got anything else planned? Your first Turkish was Türkçe bilmiyorum. It's a good one, you know. I had to use that one a lot. I had to use that one a ton. Why did it just say that did somebody just sub and it isn't telling me? Hi. Oh, what's up? Huh? What? The old person. Sorry guys, Judge Conan resubscribed. Thank you. I don't even know where the camera is. Thank you so much. This is not my ideal setup, guys. It's gonna be bad for the next week until we can get this house outfitted and into some state in which we can actually live in it. It's gonna be a little weird with these streams. I do have some stuff though. I got some stuff around here to build myself a second computer over here so that we can do some 2 PC streams and I don't have to depend on the laptop. But until then, my friends, we're keeping it casual. Every day is a cat day. Cat gang unite? I'm not much of a cat person, but I can get behind it. My sister got a cat and it's cute. Looks like a lion. Like it has like a lion's jaw. Very cool cat. Far cooler than me. I can't hang out in the same room, but like I admire from a distance. I look at pictures and I'm like, yeah, it's a cool cat. Maybe SC, maybe VR, definitely a bike ride. Yo, you bike a lot? Like regular bicycling? Are we talking high octane mountain biking? The one where like anybody else would just fall off the bike and die and these people are just defying gravity. Pool and barbecue this weekend, yo, that's nice. Are you in the middle of a heat wave? Like half of the US? You live in Turkey, you better become a cat person. Hey, there's a lot of dogs here too, but yeah, the Turkish cats are a thing. They are all over the place. There are plenty of cats like outside the apartment. We know a couple. Like we see them in the mornings, you know, they're at the dumpster. They say, what's up? We're on our morning commute. We go on our walks. cat walks by, it's like, hey, I remember you from yesterday. Cats are like people here. Seriously, there is if you look it up, you can literally Google Turkish cats, and it's a thing. The Turkish are very, very kind to animals. Specifically cats and dogs get a lot of love here. Like, stray dogs will get their vaccinations. There are public, like, shelters for dogs. So you'll literally be driving through the country and you'll come across this, like, fenced off area with a building and just a ton of dog houses, like a bunch of space, and these dogs will just be in there chilling, like having conversations, talking about the morning news. And you'll keep driving and you'll see different dogs, you know, just commuting on the side of the road and like going off and doing their own thing. At the end of the day, they can all return to this central location, just chill for the night. It's wild. And so, like, you'll be going around Turkey and you'll be sitting at a cafe or something, and you'll just see dogs chilling on the side, just sleeping on the sidewalk. Everybody thinks it's normal. Cats will be, you know, walking around, saying hi, saying what's up, all this stuff, getting some food. But it's super casual. Like, you'll even see dogs use crosswalks sometimes. That's the best. It's like they have jobs, you know, and they're on their way. Gotta replenish the bark supply. We don't have enough trees. We need more bark. Not a lot, but definitely when the weather is nice, you do the biking and just relax biking. Got a major park just a couple miles from you. So you'll occasionally ride into there and spend the whole day at the park. That's cool, man. That's sick. I miss my bike. I used to ride a BMX bike, I guess you would call it, until I was like, okay, I'm gonna start biking for exercise, and then I got a road bike, fixed gear road bike, single speed, and I miss the leisurely biking, you know? Fixed speed is hard. If you wanted to buy property coming from the US, would you need citizenship? If so, would buying property qualify for me? I think they actually have this thing where if you buy enough property, you get your citizenship. But I don't know if you need to have a citizenship to buy property. A lot of people invest in real estate in Turkey. The economy is very favorable for foreigners, I think, kind of. Your dollar will go a long way here. But I don't know all the rules surrounding that. For me, I'm not a citizen, so, like, it wouldn't really apply to me. I am a permanent resident, but mainly my wife being a citizen, I think, is probably what does it for us. So I don't know. That's a good question, though. You can buy property and it will give you residency in a matter of years, a citizenship. Right. And they just, I was reading, thanks, Mrs. Tomato. And they just raised that, or I think they're talking about raising the requirement for length of ownership, or maybe price of ownership or something like that, because so many people are starting to buy property here now. Individual dogs are okay, never packs though. Those are dangerous. You were riding your moped through a small village, turned a corner, and then ran into a pack of 20 dogs that all started chasing you and hanging off your pants. Oh my god. Yeah, that's scary. That is terrifying. Yeah, no, packs of dogs are, it's like, gosh, I mean, they're like us, right? They're like drunk people. Get one drunk person alone. Ugh, that sounds bad. Have a drunk person be solitary and they'll generally be a mess, right? Get a bunch of drunk people together. You got a fucking problem, right? I mean, like, holy crap, the way we change when we have other stupidity around us. But yeah, the dogs are kind of the same. Like, alone, they're like, oh, I'm cute, pet me, give me food, bark. But together, they're like, pants. Yeah, my wife is from here. We're literally sitting in her parents' apartment. Parents' apartment streams, my favorite ones. If you don't mind the price, as long as you can get a spot outside of the States. Oh, well, you can get a spot outside of the States here. Yeah, that's my, don't tell my wife, but that's why I married her. Just wanted to get out of the country. Oh, Mr. Green Lane. My appreciation to you. Thank you so much for the sub. Resubbing up 3 months now. Thank you. All right, coming up into Hurston. Gosh, I feel like we always start a stream with a quantum travel jump. Is this Twitch stream doing okay? Is it struggling a lot? Let's see. What is it telling me on this side? No, we're not dropping frames. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch anymore. Not a bad move. Not a bad move. It's freaking fantastic over here. I have a blast here. Your wife trapped you to come to us, but instead you were in her parents' home. Well, we're just waiting for our own home to get furnished, my friend. She was just in my parents' home 2 days ago, so it's a give and take. It's part of being homeless. Doesn't Turkey have packs of cats? Yeah, we were just talking about the cats, Snooch. The cats are not really packs. Like you'll see a few of them hanging out together doing a morning commute or something, but there are cats. Just cats. They can make a movie about it. Maybe call it Cats. Where in Turkey are you from? I can recommend you certain things, bro. Oh, we've been here. I've been living here for 3 years now. My wife's been living here for 27. Well, okay, not 27. Like 14, 13, maybe. Appreciate it, though. Thank you. We live out near, on the Black Sea coast. About 4 to 5 hours outside of Istanbul. Parents are awesome. Love some parents. Thank you, parents, you know? Can I get a hand for all the parents in the world that got together and made us? I appreciate that. Need to visit the cats. You will not have a shortage of cats here. I promise you. Promise. Love the UK Turks. Y'all looked out for me for 11 years. Right, yeah. So my wife lived here. She was born here and lived here for most of her childhood, but went and did school in London. So she got all the experiences. Let me hear some Turkish, then I don't need to tell you anything you don't know. How about Türkçe bilmiyorum? Is that a... No. I know a little bit of Turkish. Just learned how to tell my niece that I miss her. What was that one? Seni Özlem? Seni Özlem? Can't remember. I'm better at reading Turkish than I am at speaking it now. I'm better at hearing it too. Tomatina? I was looking at getting a spot near Adana and Iskenderun. Do you know anything about those areas? I know Adana's freaking hot. I do know that. What's up, Axis? I feel like you're the only Turk in existence that hasn't been to Istanbul. Have you been to Turkey? All right, let me just go turn into Everest Harbor real quick and then meet up with thy prince. Where is this? Oh, it's trying to take me straight to him. Okay. That explains it. Quick trip around the planet. See, you could have a good bounty hunting ship that does a lot for you. That, like, where's my... you could have a bounty hunting ship that's great in combat and does a lot of good stuff for you, but at the end of the day, if you can't jump, yeah, see, just freaking, if you can't jump to if you can't jump to a planet on the other side of the system, then it kind of sucks. You gotta get another ship. We'll be in Adana this summer for a movie set. Ooh, that's fun. You grew up in Ankara for a short while. Oh, okay. So you were just flying out of Ankara. I see. You're from Central, so you don't get to see him a lot. The Cats or Istanbul? Özledim. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Wish your family immigrated to Germany instead of the U.S. The way you could have seen your family in Turkey so easily. Yeah, it's much easier. And a lot of people go to Germany, huh? What the heck? Is this all clouds? They put me down here in the clouds, huh? Let's get back up into orbit real quick. Actually, let's see if we could jump straight to the station from atmosphere. And we can! We can, my friends! What's the internet speed saying? Right now, the economy is terrible. Internet speeds are doing okay. But yeah, the economy is rough. It's hurting. Your dad did the Italian tour when he was in the Navy. I don't know if you don't know if he went through Turkish ports or not. Italy's a little ways away. I would definitely say if they were in Greece, that sounds pretty likely. Italy's out there. Probably living life very well. Whenever I go to Turkey, I feel like a millionaire. Why did this just turn off? Not quite yet. We actually had to basically spend all of our money moving here and grabbing the house. But that's part of why we came here. You know, it's a little bit easier for us financially as we continue to build Space Tomato Gaming. And we're hoping that within the next couple of months, we'll be feeling a little more comfortable with it. Morphologists, throwing out the raid. Yo, thank you for bringing the crew around. Getting that Twitch chat popping. Starting to wonder if there's not some weird funkiness with your settings on Twitch. Noticed playing SC alongside watching your stream on Twitch spikes my PC harder than SC alone. Twitch is mean. No Starlink here. No. Morph, yo, hey, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you everybody who just joined in with Morphologists. Good dude, awesome dude. Actually hoping to meet up with Morphologists for a little podcast episode tomorrow. So if you have seen the podcast, or even if you haven't, check it out. And keep an eye out for that one. It's going to be a good episode. Trust me. Am I dropping frames? Yeah, I'm not in a... See, it's not telling me on my OBS side that I'm dropping frames. That's why the Twitch stream is suffering so much. It's unfortunately, I just don't have access to a second PC right now to do a regular stream. So I'm stuck on a one PC stream, not really one I was planning for. So it's not running as well. I do appreciate anybody who sticks around on Twitch. Thank you for being here and watching. If you do want a smooth stream though, please, ! YouTube will give you a link to the YouTube stream, which apparently is doing a little bit better. Twitch seems to really struggle with this. I don't know why. Yeah, YouTube is a bit better. We can drop the link in chat for you right now. Mrs. Tomato is very link happy.
Landing gear raised.
While I try to maneuver this Carrack into here. Oh god, I'm not a Carrack pilot. I'm not a Carrack pilot! Okay, we seem to be doing okay though.
Landing gear deployed.
We're making it work. Look at them. Look at them trying to intimidate me down there. They're like, you can't land while we're T-posing. Bet your ass I can. Ha! Now what?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
T-pose at me again. See what happens. Maybe I'll land 2 ships next time, buddy. Hey, but thank you so much for the
I have
raid
been
and
authorized to
apologies.
scan your vehicle for security purposes.
You gonna scan me, buddy? You gonna scan me in the hangar? You fool.
Okay, thanks. You're clear to proceed.
YouTube is perfect. YouTube always looking to be a shoulder to lean on. Unless, like, you do something controversial. Then no shoulder. I don't know what's up with Twitch. I really don't. I wish Twitch would just work a little bit better than it does. I'm not sure what could be causing the trouble with it. Or why it doesn't do well while YouTube is, if they're both coming from the same place at the same time. Doing the same thing. Hello. Hello. I personally can't say I know how to pronounce your name because I don't know how to read that. But I want to say hi and thanks for hopping in the stream, especially on Twitch. It's a little rough over there on Twitch, so if you'd like a smoother stream, YouTube does seem to be running a little bit better. Fortunately, we're on that one PC stream right now. The most fun, and this light died, so I guess just everything. We'll just put this away for today. Thanks for your help. And let's grab our bounty hunting ship so we can actually get to work. Sorry it's taking so long, Prince.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Is the stream low FPS for anyone else? Is it? It's just... It doesn't tell me anything. How am I supposed to know this is the thing? How can Twitch be like this? Like, how is the industry leader? Why? I don't know how else to put it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Did he drink the salty Turkish coffee? Oh, not having Turkish coffee. I can't even do regular coffee, all right? I'm a hot chocolate guy.
Your vehicle
Give me
has
Turkish
been
hot
delivered to
chocolate,
the
I'll drink it all
following
day.
location.
All right, but if you're trying to make me drink coffee, you're gonna have to knock me out and then give my brain a 30K so I don't know what's going on. Is the second system that much better than just using a 5950X? What do you mean? Like a saw? Holy sh! Oh my god! Yo, Marone. You made me miss my stop, man. Wow. Shout out to Space Tomato. Love your informative videos from patch to patch. Wish you both smooth sailing in the coming months. Dude, I mean $100 freaking super chat. That's actually huge smooth sailings. That helps us a lot in the months to come. Thank you so much for the support, man. Everything that we've been able to do, moving to Turkey, getting set up, renting this place for ourselves, and finally getting to start a life has been thanks to people like you and your support. Thank you so much for that. That is huge. Big ups. Think there's something wrong with my Twitch stream. It looks like 5 frames per second to you. Maybe I should just end the... Ooh, Jenner Joester. Thanks for the sub. I'm sorry I missed that. My Scorpius is broken. I don't know why. We're gonna have to do something about that. I don't know what's wrong with the Twitch stream. I really don't. I'm gonna have to test this out the next couple of days. Hopefully I can get some time tomorrow to test it and see what's going on. Bar citizen in Turkey. We would do it.
Welcome.
We would totally do it. I don't know that many people who
system.
live here though. I think I've only met maybe 3 or 4 people from Turkey who are playing. 16 core, 32
insurance
threads
claim
should be
has
able to
been
handle
sent.
streaming and
Thank you.
gaming simultaneously pretty well. That is possible, but that would mean I'd have to change out my motherboard and my processor, right? Because I already have the stuff needed for a second PC. Like I have a CPU, RAM, hard drives, operating system, everything's already here. I just need a case to put it all in. I literally only drink water, but I'm gonna have to down that salt. You like the Turkish coffee?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Talking on YouTube, the Twitch ain't too hot. Dude, Luffy, I don't know what's up with it. I wish I did. I wish I could fix it. You know how it is. These, oh gosh, Twitch is just hurting me lately. All right, so just waiting for the Super Hornet to come out. And at that point, we finally will be able to, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do some combat. Where's our action music, though? Where is our action music? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There it is. As you can see, one PC, one screen. Very annoying. I cannot wait to get another screen. Could be maybe bandwidth issues with that 75 megabits and 8 upload. It could be the 8 upload, yeah. Yeah. It's always caused problems. I think most of the time when I've been streaming from over here, we still haven't really been able to find internet that actually works for streaming. I'm not sure what all the streamers in Turkey do, but we're still trying to figure it out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
Yeah, the 8
System.
megabits isn't ideal, but if it was on the 8 megabit side, then like wouldn't YouTube also be struggling?
Welcome to the ASOP
Or wouldn't I at
Vehicle
least
Retrieval
be able to
System.
see my problems down here? Like, wouldn't this bit rate be off? Wouldn't it be red? I'm not getting any feedback whatsoever to tell me that Twitch is not working, except, okay, so down here it says unstable, but that's about it. They live in better cities with better connections. That might be it. Yeah, we're not really near a major city, so internet's not premier, we'll say. Thought I was in Turkey for quite a while already. We went back to the States in April. We went to the US in April and then came back here a couple of days ago. Lots of plane tickets, lots of flying. So much flying.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
May want to close the Twitch or move to sound only with a note to come to YouTube.
Vehicle selected.
Yeah,
Stand
I might end the Twitch one. It is just constantly decreasing, but people are dropping by for support.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
I wouldn't be able to leave a
following
note
location.
on there though. That doesn't also show up on YouTube. That's the problem. Guess we could always just do something like YouTube and then say exclamation point YouTube for a more smooth stream. Just drop this in here somewhere. Hoping YouTube and Twitch still pay you in USD? Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're here. We definitely wouldn't have moved here if we were getting paid in liras. We would get screwed when we went back to the US. We moved here because, like, I mean, not just because, but we came here for this short period of time in large part because we can afford it,
To the ASOP vehicle.
and it works out much better for us. How many flowers is that? Flowers? How many hours is it from US to Turkey? Well, from California, it is a 13-hour flight. 13-hour flight coming to Turkey, 14-hour flight going back to California. Which city are we at? We are in the Zonguldak region on the Black Sea coast. Oh, iPrince, you homie. Thank you for reminding me about the spawn point. Oh boy, that was a good spot. Yeah, if we got paid in liras, this wouldn't go well. Although I guess most of the people who are supporting us pay in dollars, so it would just get converted. However, basically every month we would be losing money because of the inflation here. Ew, get out of here. Stop. God, these ads are the freaking worst. Stupid chat bots. Luffy, we banned them, but unfortunately they will be back. Anyone else waiting for the new NVIDIA GPUs? NVIDIA and AMD GPUs? I am indeed. I've been waiting for years now. I wanted to upgrade about 2.5 years ago. Then everything went crazy. And then I wanted to upgrade last year. And then everything stayed crazy. And I'm hoping I can upgrade this year, but I imagine things are going to be kind of crazy. I don't know though. We'll see. I do want a 40 series. If anything, the video rendering is just a pain in the butt on my current graphics card. So I'm really hoping to grab a 40 series so I can upgrade. I'm on a 1080 Ti right now. Do I accept crypto? I mean, I might if I had a wallet, but I don't even have a wallet. I used to. What's up, Arjun? Reducing expense costs with stronger currency always seems to reduce stress mysteriously. Yes. It's crazy how that works, right? Do you bring your PC setup back and forth too? Because good luck buying electronics in Turkey. Yeah, I bring my PC stuff back and forth. Because buying electronics in Turkey is rough. I've done it. I already, the first time I built a PC here was buying electronics in Turkey. And it was a lot of money. Like, we had to save up for my first Stream Deck for like a month and a half. That's just because the Stream Deck was so expensive. No clue what happens in the world even the next few months anymore. Everything is crazy. It's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. Yeah, got ripped off for sure, dude. But there wasn't much choice. Like, I wasn't gonna be back in Turkey for like a year, I think. Had to be 8 months, maybe 6 months. It was gonna be a while, and I needed a Stream Deck. That was in 2020, I believe. So not as bad as it is now, but it was not great. But yeah, bringing a PC case from US over here is not great. Need a bigger suitcase than I've got. How is the game now? Do you mean now as in compared to recently? Wow, look at you, YouTube actually held one of the spam bots for review. Good on you. Game's doing okay. I haven't had any problems today. Imagine buying a 3090 in Turkey. Oh my gosh, are you crazy? You might as well buy a car. Imagine if cars were pieces of tech. Just electric cars over here would be very expensive. Okay, let's grab our first bounty. Oh, Snooch! Snooch! Dude. Thank you. Y'all, YouTube, you guys on YouTube are like another breed. I swear, thank you so much. Your vids got me to jump back into SC and continues to be the best and most informative out there. Also, I hate moving across town, let alone to the other side of the world. Here's to you and Mrs. Tomato. Thank you, Snooch. That's actually a super heartwarming message. I appreciate that. The move's been crazy, but again, I gotta say it every time, because we keep going back to it, but like it's been made completely possible by all of you, and we'll never stop freaking out about that. Thank you for that. This person was seen in a cave. Prince, do you have any bounties around Hurston? That's crazy that they don't give me any bounties right now. It's Hurston. What do you mean no bounties? Since last year. It's better since last year, yeah. This patch has been a little rough. So patch specifically, it's kind of, we're having some trouble. But overall, the game is smoother than it was last year. Some Gen 12 stuff was allowed them to make a couple changes that definitely improved FPS for a lot of people. Some people, many people actually, it seems, are averaging more than 30 frames per second now, which, you know, all right, big time, big talk, I know, but it is looking better for some people. I would still wait a little bit. I'd give it a month. If you're thinking about jumping back in, we've got another patch coming up in about a month, so, you know, hold off, see what that's like. Yeah, the feels are great today. Thank you all. It makes getting here feel a lot easier. It's freaking stressful. It's such a stressful move. Oh god, and then setting up the PC before this stream was tantamount to crushing my fingernails with pliers covered in acid. It was just awful. Also definitely not equal to that. My condolences to anybody who has gone through that,
All systems
because I'm sure somebody has. And if you're in my chat, to be quite honest, I have questions. But it was a terrible experience. I did not enjoy it. I'm just looking forward to getting to our house. I'm so excited for that. All your family live in Kayseri, and in your most recent visit, you've noticed there's a growing Arab and African community. Turkey is their retirement home for most people. There's definitely a lot of migration into Turkey. I think most people wouldn't realize how many people come into Turkey regularly. Whether that be refugees of war, people migrating on the in-between from the Middle East or Western Asia to Europe or America. It's like there are a lot of people here. It's kind of funny too. Back when back in like 2017, 2018 or so, I got into like a pretty intense conversation with one of my friends. Not to turn this political, just an anecdote. I got into an intense conversation with one of my friends who was very stuck on the whole immigration from South America and Central America and Mexico into the US thing, and he was talking about like how horrible it was, how many people were coming in, it's gonna be so overcrowded, and I'm like, dude, have you seen how many people come into Turkey? It's like, it would blow your mind, especially considering the space and population and everything. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely the demographics are changing of this country. It's kind of, I mean, it's like, it's a bittersweet kind of thing. I'm not going to speak too off the cuff about it because it's going to come off wrong, but there's a lot of change going on in Turkey right now. You moved from the UK to the USA to live, and from the UK to Cyprus to live, and also from the UK to Australia. Oh my gosh, Wiggy, why so much moving? You can't find a place you like? Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, wow. This bounty's out there. Atmospheric bounty, huh? What was I... Why did I do this? Is the FPS event coming in 3.17 too? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I've heard. Hopefully it runs. I haven't heard anything about testing it, though. Bogey. Oh, that's why I was doing that. We got to get that action music going. Battle in the Mist. Let's go. Classic. Oh, God. Fired a missile at me. Whoop. Ah!
Shields.
Oh, jeez. He got me. He got me and it took away my frames. Let's give my shields a couple seconds to recharge. Okay. All right. The frame rate's not agreeing with me right now. This is why I don't like atmospheric bounties too. It's a little bit harder on your GPU. Let's see. Wow, this is... My computer cannot handle this. Like, I can barely even see my guns firing. This is... One PC stream is not going to work for very long. You got one on your tail. And if I can just keep a solid 10 plus frames per second for more than a few seconds, I should be able to help you out with them. Yeah, this is practically impossible. I mean, I'm already a bad freaking fighter. You didn't have to gimp me with... How many frames am I getting? Let's see what we're doing. Looks like we're averaging about 14 frames per second. Not bad. Good for high-speed action. Heavy action. Seriously, this is trash. I might just be a turret in the next one. We should have called this, instead of mouse and keyboard dogfighting, we should have just called this lag fighting. I did like nothing there. Ah, that was good. That was good fun. All right. Had to close Twitch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Show them my tattoo. The baklava? All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to give you the... Tattoo is... right there. You can barely see it. Baklava. This is a... There's a story behind this. But every Turkish person I meet is like... Why? They kind of laugh and they're like, ah, yeah, and then they get serious and they're just like, they look at my wife and they're like, why the f did he do that? What the f is wrong with this guy? Is this how all f***ing Americans are? Are they just this f***ing dumb? Stupid f***ing Americans doing and all the stuff. Ah, that's what they say. That's how they do. Could be the double streaming. Maybe check performance when Twitch is not active. Yeah. Yeah. Could be. Double streaming doesn't put too much... Maybe it does put extra stress on the computer. I've never really... I don't know, this is weird. Ha! There it is. Yeah, see, one PC stream never works for me playing Star Citizen. It just takes up too much of my CPU power. That's what's going on. And for some reason, I guess YouTube is just able to, I don't know, do some crazy AI stuff and cover for that. Since I recently moved, the computer performed better before the move. It may be internet connection. It's likely not internet connection because YouTube is doing better than Twitch. So I think it's either something to do with Twitch or something that Twitch just sucks at accounting for. I guess it could be internet connection. It could be. Usually when my internet connection is bad though, this thing down here is red, right? We're not getting a high enough bit rate and we're dropping frames down here. But we're only at 0.4% frame drops. Your dad thought it was fake and asked why there was blood on it. Mrs. Tomato, why did your husband get food permanently added to his skin? And of all food, why is it the dessert that my grandniece loves so much? I'm lost. I can't even see. Oh, there we go. I believe we got another mission from Prince. I don't know why I can't see it. Hey, are you on voice, Prince? Or did you not want to talk? It's cool if you don't want to. Alright. Oh, I can't even get over there. Let's see. Let's jump over this way first. Next tattoo should be at the... I was going to look into... my first idea for the tattoo was that square. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember it now. What's the place I love? Gosh, what is the square that has all that significance in Istanbul?
All systems offline.
Can't even remember.
Advil Aerospace.
Holston Coop, dude. How are you? Good to see you, Holston Coop. One of the OGs. Alright, we'll jump to Prince. You have a 1080 with an i7-10 series? I do, yes. 1080 Ti with a 10700K, actually.
Is now off.
Alright. Before jumping to you. Oh, I was on your side. It put me near you. Well, kinda near. Why can't I see the marker for this?
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
Huh. Okay. Taksim Square, yeah, that's right. That's it. Turkish Evil Eye. My wife already got that one. I can't copy. Ooh, you got COVID from a concert, Olsen? That's a bummer, dude. How long you had it? Build is solid. Make sure your graphic settings are all on high or very high and volumetric clouds are off. I don't think it's clouds. There are no clouds here. Where we're going, we don't need clouds, but I'm pretty sure everything is set to high. Yeah, it's not the PC build. I think I'm pretty sure it's the CPU plus the yeah, this stuff's all set to medium. I don't even know why. I think it's the CPU and maybe the internet. If possible. Definitely CPU though. Always have trouble with the CPU here. How do you check and see how long you've been following? That's a good question. On YouTube, I don't know if I have to see if I can add a command like that on YouTube so that you can get a better idea, because I don't actually know if they have something like that. Oh, you've only had it today. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Olsen. All right. You know what? I'm actually not on a 10700K CPU. That's my other PC. This PC has an 8700K. So this one's definitely lighter. Concert COVID is the best kind of COVID. I just had VSync on because I was getting a lot of screen tearing before. It was very, very bad. Oh, now I got a marker.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's see how the frames treat us. Topping out at 8 frames per second. Let's go. Low frame fighter. Oh, we got a few guys here. A Valkyrie. I can't tell which direction I'm flying.
Shields hit.
We're hit. We're hit. I can't. Okay, this isn't gonna. This is literally impossible. This is a slideshow. Six frames per second. What am I doing? The game doesn't even work. Come on. Every once in a while I get like 10 frames per second for like 5 seconds, and it's amazing. It's like butter. 10 frames? Are you kidding me? What did I do to deserve that? Christmas? Come on. I think I helped. Shifty, what's up? Right now I only have 16 gigs of RAM in this computer. Set Star Citizen to priority. Shouldn't I be setting OBS to priority? You get to see everything that's running on my computer. Access denied. Access denied. Don't think I can do it while it's active. Yeah, I'll hop in your turret, Prince. Maybe that'll be better. 8700K shouldn't be a problem. Remember guys, I'm running OBS too. OBS is very CPU heavy because it's also doing a lot of work on that side of things. It's not just Star Citizen that's killing me right now. I also have to be running Google Chrome in the background because that's how I do my music. So that doesn't help either. You landing down on the ground? All right, coming down. $32 gigabytes bare minimum for you. Yeah, my game runs at 16. It doesn't have a problem. I've had some issues running with 16 gigabytes sometimes, but generally 16 gigabytes does okay on this PC. At least when I'm not streaming. Now, even when I was streaming, it would do okay. I've had plenty of streams on this computer that worked well. I've had plenty that don't. Never been able to track it down, though. Invincible AD, thank you for becoming a member over on YouTube. Get yourself some exclusive videos, some good extra content there. And behind the scenes. Thanks for the support, though. Oh, we can move over a little bit. All right. Let's, I hope I have a helmet on. Yeah, I do. That's good. PC's getting that workout. Yeah, my computer doesn't like me. This computer's been sitting here not being used for like 2 months, and then I came in here and I threw Star Citizen on it. Not a fan. Not a fan of tomato. All right, I'm on board. Butter. Smooth as butter. If you have 2.5 times your RAM as a page file on a fast NVMe SSD, that will help loads with just 16 gigs. Well, I know I have a terabyte of NVMe storage, or M.2 storage on there, but... yeah, I don't know if it's RAM. I feel like it's maybe my CPU that's really hurting.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Okay, so now we get to see some turret gameplay. The turrets in this game are weird. They used to be really, really hard to use. Now they're better. They're still kind of difficult to use, but they're better. To be quite honest, so I haven't spent enough time in them to say what they should or should not be used for. But CIG is always trying to improve turret gameplay to encourage people more to ride along in them. So let's try it out for the next little while and see how it treats us. And if we don't like it, we could jump back into a ship, or to be quite honest, try a different game, because Star Citizen's just not doing the business today. You always quit all programs when you start Star Citizen? Yeah, I try to do that. Can you share it again? Actually, wait, did I accept that? I accepted something. Yeah, I think I must have already accepted it.
Quantum travel complete. Contact.
Ooh. Bad guy. Huh. It's interesting, whenever we get close to the AI, my frames really start to tank.
Contact.
I would be interested in upgrading my CPU, absolutely. I just don't have the money for it right now. Look at this luxurious fighting experience. I get all my targets marked. Oh, God, did we just crash out? Yep. My computer cannot handle this right now. Yeah, look at Twitch up here. Look at this. It's all over the place. Hold on. Let me try and extend my bitrate a little bit. Let's see if that helps. You went from 6 cores to 8 cores, and the performance increase was amazing. I don't even know what this CPU clock's in at. Needs an upgrade all around to play this game. Just build a new computer. Maybe exploring caves with hand mining. We might have to switch to something like that. Something a little less high octane, which is unfortunate because high octane's fun. You're waiting to upgrade your CPU for the 7000 series chips with the 3D sorcery. Yeah, I think my next CPU will be AMD. Yo, Tanner. How you doing, man? Get into overclocking. It's a fun hobby. I need to get my computer stuff to run for me normally first. Computers don't like me. Ask anybody who's been to my streams more than 2 weeks. And it becomes very apparent that for some reason I don't... Computers just don't agree with me. You got the 5800. Team Blue. I just think of Allstate when you say that. What's their thing? Oh, come on, Star Citizen. Whoa, what is this? What is this? What is playing? This isn't my music. Oh, yes it was. Okay. Just don't play things I don't ask for. That's how we get demonetized. All right, come on. One last try, let's go. Should have seen you and Lord Skippy trying to get you out of the cave the other day. The power supply and 16 gigs of RAM suck. Which power supply? Might have missed the first part of that comment. You upgraded from an 84 to a 9700 because of Star Citizen. Same goes for RAM. Yeah, it asks the most of you. Oh yeah, it's something like that's Allstate stand. That's Allstate stand. Are you in good hands? That sound like him? Whatever works club. Yeah, at this point I need to get I just want the best single core CPU I can get. Combat may be a funeral march. What does that mean? Don't speak English to me. I don't know what that means. Oh, he had to shoot you and then tractor beam you and then heal you when you got back up. That's a pretty smart way of doing it. That's not bad. That's ingenuity. You got from Cyberpower once and never again. Oh, the computer you got. Okay. The one you got this time chose every part, got the 3080. See if I can load back in on Prince. There we go. 3080 with the 5800 for 2200 pounds. Not bad. No, feel free. $5,800 X3D. How much does that cost? That's gonna be my first question every time. Marcus, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you on a live stream. What would you like to see on a live stream, Marcus? I guess I'll open that question up to everybody. Actually, I've got a few ideas. We got some things we're planning coming up. Me and Mrs. Tomato, we've got some series in the works. First, y'all remember, anybody longtime fans, first time callers, you remember our new player experience streams, right? So we're setting up a system now to start to get these new players in weekly so that we can do episodes with different scenarios, different missions, and have a regular flow of content where you guys are all getting to see new players come in and experience the game for the first time, because there's a ton of people joining. The hardest part has constantly been making contact with those people, verifying that they are new players, and then finding a good time that works for both of us. But now we're going to tag team on this and start to get some regular content going out on that. We're also looking at doing missions with strangers, finding people in lobbies to do missions with, not just do. It's weird. And we are talking about some zero to hero stuff, starting from beginning, but specifically starting from beginning from a plane crash or a spaceship crash on a moon and figuring out how to get off of it. So got some ideas, but I'd love to hear what you all want to see on a stream. Doing good, about to get ready to stream yourself. Ooh, where do you stream, Marcus? YouTube or Twitch? Or I don't know, one of those other websites? Those are things, right? Space adventures, exactly. Who doesn't like a good space adventure? That's why we're here, right? Wonder how, let me see. How is that salvage video doing from that released before the stream? Oh, why am I not getting any internet? That's weird. You stream on YouTube. Nice, nice. I want to start to build up my... Whoa, are we not getting Twitch comments over here? I want to start to build up my collection of people who are streaming on YouTube so I can start rating people on YouTube. I keep streaming, Philly. Yeah, Twitch. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. But please, if you do want to see the stream, please go over to YouTube. It's a lot smoother there. I have no clue why Twitch is being the way it is, but it's just not. It's struggling today. I'm going to try and figure it out. It's probably my CPU. It's probably the fact that I'm on a one PC stream right now. But we will do some research over the next couple of days and see if we can get that fixed. For now, though, I would definitely suggest, if you don't mind, heading over to YouTube for the better experience. I really appreciate it. Anybody who is willing to do that. I have not seen the new stuff from the leaks or Evocati. I've watched Super Mac Brothers' video, and he talked about some pretty surprising stuff. Actually pretty cool, because my video for next week is about derelict settlements, so that kind of works out. It's hard to build a community on Twitch. It can be a little tough, yeah. Or very tough, actually. There isn't really a way to get off planet without a ship in the middle of nowhere without asking someone in chat for a ride. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd start out with, you know, just not having a ship. You've done a dual stream on a single PC and it was fine. I have done it, but this computer is struggling with it. Jin. Facebook, that's your go-to streaming platform. Honestly, you know, some people are doing a good job over there on Facebook. Why can't I connect to the internet? And the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Somebody singing out there? I think somebody's having a concert outside. Oh, yeah? You out here, man? Why don't you drop by? Share some kebab. Do I use OBS? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty nice. That's exposure, you know? Yeah, I use OBS to do my streams. Yeah, it's definitely a CPU thing. You can tell how long it's taken me to load in. Actually, I guess that could be a RAM thing. Look at that. Look at the freaking bitrate on Twitch. Yeah. Really? All right, let me back out to the menu. What's up, John? I saw you over on Twitch, decided to hop on over to YouTube. Thank you. The trip was actually pretty smooth. It wasn't too bad. We had a lost bag when we landed in Turkey, which was terrifying because that was literally all of the computer stuff. Couldn't find it for like 20 minutes. But took care of that, got our rental car, drove out here to my I guess my parents-in-law's place. It's weird to say. And now we're just waiting to furnish a house so that we can move in for our rental for the next few months and get started on real work. Because right now I'm just gotta carve this space out for a 1 PC stream just to make sure I'm online and saying what's up to everybody. And it's not quite ideal. I got 16 gigs of RAM right now. I have the, unfortunately, my, what's it called? My CPU cooler is too big. It's blocking one of my RAM slots. Gonna have to find the RAM from the other slot. I could probably get up to 24. Yeah, it's really twitchy on Twitch. Rather annoying. King Kong, thank you for following anyways. I appreciate it. I promise you won't regret it. Streams on Twitch are not usually this bad. Double that up. Yeah, it's double on my other computer, but on this one I can't carry much more RAM, unfortunately, and haven't had the money to get more over here. But hopefully I can find some of the RAM that we brought over from America and toss it into this PC. I need to actually see which speeds we have. I don't want to throw something in there that's too slow. Okay, so I've loaded back into the game. I'm gonna have to... Here you are, Prince. Okay, I think it put me back in... Nope, I'm at Everest Harbor. Cool. Can I get back in your ship, Prince? Sure. Is my stream choppy on YouTube? Wait a second. Yeah, now YouTube's having problems. Come on. All right, I'm shutting down Twitch. It's just wasting resources. I'm sorry, Twitch folks. Trying my best here to just to make sure this all works, and it's not. I'll send you out a piss poor Pete. Sorry, Twitch. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys on Monday if I can get things to work. Okay. Maybe YouTube will work now if we don't have Twitch hanging on. Come on, turn off. Okay. And now the bots are here. I can't kill Chrome because I needed to play music. Okay. Heading to pad 1. Okay, back to the Twitch thing. Alright. I think the stream is on ICU. I need to update the computer to stream. I do. This computer was built in about 3 hours earlier today, using not my normal stuff. This thing here was supposed to be what's actually streaming. This is where everything, this is why I was an hour late. This is my dual PC streaming laptop. Everything was perfectly ready and set up to run with this. Had the audio ports all ready. Had the stream deck here ready. Everything was ready, and then this thing failed. So what you guys are seeing is not what I planned for this stream. This isn't normally how a stream would go. I've just not been able to get this all working because we just moved 2 days ago. And it's, for whatever reason, everything's gone wrong. So we're making it work with what we've got. And I hope YouTube can get a little bit better. It looks like it's running a little better. Can somebody confirm? Yeah, we moved to Turkey, Grumpy. Just for the next 5 months or so. It's running better now? Now it's telling me it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me lower my bitrate and see if that helps. Let's drop to 5,000 bits and see what happens. Oh my gosh, hold on, I'm out of water. God dang it. Sorry, Prince. You have some? Okay. And up. Can I take my helmet off in here? Thank you. What the? What happened to it? What just happened to the water? Oh, I stored it. No, I put it in his backpack. Equip the water then, buddy. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hop to Belgrade so we can hang out. Grump, you in Belgrade? That's not too far, right? That's got to be like just an hour, couple hours away. Flying. I mean. Did we drink all of this? We did. Oh, there's another water bottle here. Yeah. Just throwing material. Throw it then. Come on. Of course throwing doesn't work. Why would it? Can you add me in game? You can send a friend request, yeah, if you'd like to. Born and raised. Very cool, man.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
You ever been to America, Grumpy? Yeah. Alright. You need to be outside an armistice zone to throw something. Are you serious? Oh, Grumpy, good call. Good call. Great call. I forgot about my helmet. Wow, I was just like staring into the abyss of the vacuum out of the ship without a helmet on. Can't wait for that room system. Actually, I can. Knowing me and how bad I am at paying attention to everything I do in this game, the room system is gonna get me killed so much. I'm gonna just vent my ship and die every day. Yeah, you open the door and get sucked out. You wanted to go to the US, but the plane ticket is too high. It's freaking, yeah, it's ridiculous flying all the way over there. It's way too much. Grumpy, would you go to CitizenCon in... Do they do CitizenCon in Germany? They do it in... Is it Manchester? Yeah, but when they do the different ones, the CitizenCon, and they rotate. I know they do LA and they do Austin. I'm thinking they must do one in England, but I don't know if they do Frankfurt. I got lucky because yeah. What is the Caterpillar's turret always screws me over with the atmosphere. Going into a planet and overheating in the Caterpillar turret. What's with the naked adverts? John, those actually are only seen by people that they're personally targeting. So if you're seeing adverts for free sex, then the YouTube bots have probably looked at your search history or maybe the things that you have in your hard drive, and they've determined that those ads work best for you. So I can't speak towards those if they're showing up for you. I'm sorry about that. Don't click on them. They're tailor-made. Tactical bottle disposal failed. Throwing bottles. Throwing bottles will get you beat up. Get you beat up and also thrown. I'm really interested to see what they do with what is it? Persistent entity streaming, when all this trash and stuff gets thrown on the ground, if they actually will have people clean it up. Yeah. Yeah, but I wonder if they'll eventually wrap that into something gameplay related. I mean, they joke about it. they joke about it, but like, maybe. Right. Or at the very least, NPCs would take care of it. Oh, you're watching using my name, John. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm always looking for overpriced or sex dates. You know, just how to do better at streaming and sex dates. Those are my Google searches. That's crazy that bots can do that. Don't worry, they're not actually doing that. I'm just messing with John. Using a musician, being a musician, you need to go to Musikmesse in Frankfurt first to see all those guitars and keyboards. When is that? Maybe you could do a little double up. I can't even tell where we're heading. Are we going towards like a planet on the dark side, or are we just in the middle of space? Ah, okay. Guess I could always go third person. Oh, now I can see. I think it's the light in my eyes. I couldn't even see the horizon. Thank you for the invite, Marcus. What advice do I have for a new player? You'll be starting next week. Hey, Glenn, instead of advice, would you like to jump in with me? And we could play together for your first time? Would love to help you learn the game a little bit. If you just started streaming from within Turkey, check your ISP's upstream speed. You may find that it's significantly lower compared to the downstream than what you're used to. Oh yeah, I didn't. I mean, yeah, okay. I started streaming just now, but I've streamed in Turkey before. Checked all the speeds and everything. I think it's my CPU, to be honest. Unfortunately. I think it's just really struggling. The internet here is also just not great, though. We're currently not in our own house where we would be buying the internet package for the streaming. We're just using the internet that exists here, so not the best. I believe it's about 8 megabits up right now. 7 or 8 megabits per second up, if that. It's probably not reaching those levels. It's probably around 5 or 6. Yeah, Glenn, you're down? Go ahead and toss a toss a message in the Discord server. That's usually the best place for us to meet up and play, and we'll start messaging over there. Just ping me. Oh crap, are we fighting? We're fighting! Wow, look at this. I can actually, like, it's not lagging.
Shields under fire.
Oh, how do I turn on gyro mode? Which one is it? Is it X? There we go. No, it's still moving me. Am I not? Is gyro not what I'm looking for? So that the ship doesn't move the turret?
Shit.
Oh, maybe it's because no, relative mode. Just so many frustrated words they just throw at us.
Shields under
Come at us, scrubs. Where's the music? Number one.
Shields under fire.
Oh gosh, I need some gyro stabilization. These guns sound really cool. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, Aegis. Don't tell me kill if I didn't kill it. Landing a whole bunch of consecutive hits on this dude. Nice. Get good, NPC. Ow, that was loud. Is it Space Tomato in SC for an invite? My name is Space Tomato in game, yeah. I wish you could watch your language over that. Thank you. Well, I'm not currently playing on the Discord right now. I'm playing with some orc mates. So this is a closed session. But there are quite a few people on the Discord who are always looking for folks to play with, so feel free to ping the Star Citizen group if you're looking for some folks to hop in game with. Weekends, you'll find a lot more people on there. It's usually the best time to play. Alright, you're being too loud now, music. Can turn on gyro by holding F and looking around the front panel. I got gyro turned on, it's just that it's not acting the way that I normally expect it to.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So, let's see. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Lord Skippy, dropping the toes in chat. Hey man, how's it going? They're recommending that I lower my stream bitrate. YouTube is. Okay. All right, YouTube. Whatever you say. What do you want? You want 4K? 4K work for you? You can turn on gyro mode by holding F. Right. I already read that. Whoa. Did I black out? I'm pretty sure I just blacked out. Still blacked out. Just got my head down on the table. Can't seem to wake up. There we go. Now I'm feeling brand new. Fully refreshed, ready to kill somebody. Should try out the laser repeaters on a gimbal. Ollie had them on his Scorpius and it would auto target and he was wrecking everyone. Gimbal guns are a lot of fun. If only I could fly my own ship. Three targets. Closest at 5K. Second at 6. Number 2.
Shields under fire.
Kill. Lying to me again, Aegis? Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
Hey. Language, Lorenzo. Ooh, it's just out of my range. There we go. Whoa! NPCs, come on now. Just cheap moves. E. Kill. Lighten him up. What is he, in a hurricane? Oh, that's nothing. Should be dead already. Oh, he's done so. Yeah. Explosion. Kill. Girl. Sorry, the computer's just so intense. Ooh, took some hits. Battle hardened. Oh my gosh, or maybe battle softened. Jeez. This would be a perfect time for some salvage and repair tools. So if you gotta be mouse and keyboard, and maybe you're not the best pilot as a mouse and keyboard nerd, just being a turret, just basically being a point and click turret is actually pretty fun. Did you just share a new mission? Okay, cool. Thank you. Should it try out the laser repeaters? Oh, already read that. You expected you're finally awake when the blackness faded. Ah, so you're awake. Well, I don't remember any of the rest of the quote. Saw you trying to cross the border from Cyrodiil. I don't freaking know. Just Skyrim memes. 2 p.m. just woke up. How's Turkey treating me? You see the internet is working on my end. It's not though. I had to already shut down the Twitch stream because it wasn't able to keep up. Unless you're being sarcastic, and you can see that that's quite struggling. Half expected. It's good though. Turkey's been good. We've been honestly running around like a chicken with its head put on I don't know, its butt. Would a chicken run around a lot if that were the case? I feel like if your head was suddenly on your butt, you'd probably freak out and start running, right? So like we're running around like a chicken like that. We're going different places. We're getting furniture here. We're looking for, you know, a bed here and a desk over there. We're checking internet. We're trying to figure out how to get water turned on. We're going to see the place, you know, and get it figured out where we're going to put furniture and stuff. So it's been very hectic. definitely more so than when we usually get here. Usually it's just work that we need to figure out, but now like we're trying to as quickly as possible get this house up and running so that I can build a second PC. We can get the stream up and running in a good place, and we can just get onto our work schedule. So it's been hectic, but it's also been a blast being here, getting to see the dog, getting to see family. The niece has been great. The weather is fantastic, and it's definitely more wet here than it was in California, so that's nice. But overall, I'm excited to be here, and I think we've probably got another like 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 days ahead of us to get to where we really want to be and get comfortable and set up, and then after that, we're there. After 5 years, almost 4 years now of being married, me and my wife are finally gonna have our own place, and we're freaking pumped about it, and super thankful to you guys for helping make that happen. Seriously, you can't tell right now, but I'm crying. 250 to target, gotcha. Oh man, we gotta fly straight there. It's that same song I don't recognize again. Yo, this ship is wet. Look at it, it's all messed up. Why is my Nord accent some old gunslinger accent? I felt amorphous, to be honest. I don't know if I could put a name on that accent. That's just what I go to for anything, really. You could be like, hey, what's your best Klingon accent, Space Tomato? I'll be like, well, I'll tell you about a Klingon. This is what I say a Klingon sounds like. It's like, dude, what? the Southern Klingon. They got spurs. Where did I live in California? Up near San Francisco area. The Bay. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations on that championship win. Number 4, baby. Not that I care that much. Glad I got the hell out of Cali. Huh? Yeah, that's true support right there, right? I mean, I used to be very into it until our lives kind of got flipped upside down, and I came to Turkey and I just completely stopped following basketball altogether. Yeah, I'm more of a football guy, so I don't really. I mean, I'll keep our soccer, whatever. So I'll watch. I won't watch the games, but I'll kind of keep up with stuff. But even that, yeah, I've dropped off with. I don't even know really who plays on my favorite team as much anymore. You know, like 5 people. We are only temporarily out of California. We're heading back there in about 5 months. Once we have enough money to live there. Want to be close to family. And also where we grew up. And also it's just freaking cool there. Like, besides being expensive and like on fire, love that place. It's all the C states. They're like that. Anything starts with a C. Watching you from Malawi. The warm heart of Africa. Malawi? Pretty chill. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by, Brian. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's interesting the perspective you get once you live outside of the United States. Holy crap. I usually say it facetiously, but I had a straight paradigm shift after I moved out of the States. It's kind of crazy. I would say I am, mentally speaking, I'm a wildly different person than I was 5 years ago before I came here. And, you know, before the last 5, I guess we're probably all different people from 5 years ago, considering everything that's happened. but it definitely had a big effect moving out of the States. I'm just the worst. We could never be stealthy with me in the turret. You lived in Japan for 2 years? Ooh, that's pretty far. San Diego's a very nice weather down there. Also quite burny as well. Get a lot of good fires in San Diego. Be like, hey, how are the fires this time of year? San Diego people are like, plenty. Thinking about moving to South America. Which country? How much is gas over here in Turkey? I did the math yesterday. I did a couple conversions in the math yesterday, and it comes out to about 32 liras per liter in America, and 30 liras per liter in Turkey, about, I think. So they're about the same price. But in terms of inflation, yeah, America's got it easy compared to over here. America's walking on some eggshells. No, that's the wrong kind of metaphor. That doesn't work. America's walking on a kind of hot spa floor. It's uncomfortable, but it compared to over here, it's not too bad. They're predicting that inflation could reach 100% in Turkey this year annually. I didn't know that was possible. Unfortunately, the president has this weird thing in his head where he's like, lower interest rates probably will make inflation go away. It's like, no, it's not. It's not how it goes. All right, buddy. Target 1 first.
Shields under fire.
Okay, come on, gyro. There we go. Yeah, bruh. Just sit there. Just sit there and let me shoot at you.
Damn it!
Kill! Kill! need to get that as like a little sound bite for my stream. Hey, Mrs. Tomato, can we write that down? That sounds like a good one. Let's be able to trigger this guy going kill whenever I want. Kill. Solid. Solid money. Probably Brazil. Just worried about internet connectivity? Hmm. You need to munch something to avoid problems with your char? With my... Oh, I need to get some food. Good call. Yeah, I do need to get some food soon. How did he eat that many shots? You know, these hurricanes do okay for themselves. They're stubborn. We are in the Hurston area of Stanton. The lovely, friendly, tourist, happy Hurston area. Ooh, dude, is there a Wendy's? Bye-bye, planet. Probably also get something for the ship to eat, too. This thing needs a repair. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. See what's going on down here. Maybe I can eat this water bottle. It's 900 years in the future. We must have figured out how to do that, right? Yeah. Or our bodies are just naturally becoming part plastic at that point. Uh-oh. Close it back, quick, before he sees. Joined on Prince, don't see his marker though. Yeah, this is a closed session right now. We're not bringing anybody else in right now. Unless you're in the org. If you want to jump in and you're part of the org, just join on the Discord and hop into the voice chat, and then we'll drag you in. But Saturdays are okay. Saturdays are relegated to work gameplay. All right. I think that would be on Prince. Oh. I am. Well then. You're in the org? Cool. Hop into the voice channel. Okay. That lag though, Jesus. I believe you could sell it at the admin office. It might have to be a... Yeah. Speaking of the garden, are you still recruiting? Open recruitment to the org is currently closed. But if you would like to join in at some point, I would suggest hopping into the garden Discord. And we'll probably get back to doing normal stuff within the next couple of weeks. Just need enough time to settle down here and get our wits about us so that we can start to figure out the processes for the org again. Did you get that from the loot box? Will do. So many fruits. Crunchy fruits, it sounds like, too. Jeez. All right. Yeah.
Oh no, I think I'm suffering from that inventory problem.
Hey, it works. Well, my helmet's back on. Dude, just like chomp down on this thing with spikes on it. Oh, this thing looks like a octopus. A fossilized octopus. I'll eat this petrified octopus thing. Oh, look, it's got some frosting on it. Yummy. I will send you one. Why can't I interact? Come on, octopus thing. Come on. Okay, apparently I can't actually eat this. Get out of here, sex bot! Cheap. Cheap sex streamer recommends. I don't recommend. That's a lie. Come on, this freaking food. All right, how about this one? There we go. Uh-oh. Come on. Helmet, 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 helmet. All right. Okay, who needs a party invite? Tan, I sent you one. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna send one again. Yeah, it's some food is toxic, but on the description of that one, it said it was digestible by humans, so I assumed we could eat it, but then it wouldn't let me. Oh, come on. I'm still trying to scroll through the friends list. It is incredibly slow. My game basically stops working when I open this app. It's very annoying. Oh, come on. And we're almost there. I'm gonna come across your name one of these minutes. Meanwhile, a lot of salt going on in global chat. We're almost there. Yeah, this is why I don't like doing the party leader stuff. I'm gonna need to purge the friends list soon, I think. This is getting ridiculous. I can't even scroll. There you are. And you're gone. Come on. Okay. Good, we're good. Do you get that? Tan? Oh, God. Yeah. I just need to clear the friends. I kept, for like a long time, I just kept accepting every friend request that I got, and I didn't even realize that, like, that would start to lag the system. That's why I don't really accept that many anymore, because it just keeps getting worse. Are you gonna repair the ship here? I'm good on water. Yeah, I'm 66% on both. Global chat is hilarious. Love an exciting global chat. It's like part of Star Citizen experience. Ah! Ooh. man. Hear my niece in the background. Yeah, as she does. Alright, I'm back and ready to load in. Hopefully we don't have bad tickets. Tokens. Rube Games. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Yeah. Jeez. Why you gotta be like this? Nice. You started chaos in the global chat the other day. Just trolling people, Mike. Marcus. Why did I say Mike? Oh, there's a mic right above. You got your popcorn. Ooh, popcorn sounds good. I wonder if we have any popcorn. Got this really good trail mix on the plane flight. Ugh. I mean, it's called trail mix, but like... It's peanut butter cups, milk chocolate covered cereal squares, peanuts, chocolate chips, and peanut butter chips. It's like, it's basically candy mix. This is not trail mix. It's so yummy though. But oh, this was no. We brought that. We got it on the airplane, but not from them. Or not on the airplane, at the airport, wherever we got it. I don't know. But we ate it on the airplane, and it was. Just candy. No, straight flight. Yeah. The old SFO to IST. It's 13 hours. Yeah, not... I'm gonna disagree with you there. 13 hours is freaking miserable. I know there's longer flights, but 13 hours sucks. No, absolutely not. First class, dude. We are homeless. What do you mean first class? If they feel bad enough. YouTube. Yeah. Anything over 8 hours is just not fun. All right. Yup. Cool. Got pulled. Yeah, I hope that 13 hours is the longest flight I ever need to take. Cause I can't sleep on planes. I have a lot of trouble sleeping on planes. Like I had to take an edible before I took off. Try and make sure I could do it. And it still doesn't work. It's terrible. So 13 hours. Oh God. You do what? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm terrible in the planes. And like these flights are always, I mean, I call them red eyes. I don't think it's possible not to be a red eye because it's a 7-hour time difference or 8-hour time difference and a 13-hour flight. So it's like you could take off in the middle of the day. You'll still land the next morning. So it's like, it's the jet lag is terrible. Like I'm dead tired right now because I didn't sleep that much last night. That's the worst part. It's just the jet lag. The next week or so is just really, really crappy. Hungry for trail mix now? Especially this trail mix. I was pissed once we finished this and I was like, crap, we bought this in America. I don't think I'll be able to find it in Turkey. Yeah, but she was going to school in Florida when I was there. So we met when we were both living there, yeah. She's from Turkey, but she has lived in like 5 different countries now. Like 5? Turkey, Mexico, England, America. 4 different countries. But Florida and California might as well be different countries, so. Jeez. Prince just body slammed me. Oh yeah. The most dangerous thing in the game now.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
I love tripping in this game. It's so funny. Every time you go to the Philippines, it's 22 hours. See, nah, that's a big no to me. That's a big old no. I don't even understand how 22 hours. I didn't even know you could fly that far in the world, you know? What's the farthest flight there is? Oh, because you're not going straight across, you're going diagonally, that's why. Yeah, that's a very popular layovers. Istanbul is a ridiculously common. Ever since they built the new airport, it's a crazy place for layovers. On the flight that we took, it was probably, I would say, 80% of the people had connecting flights. Like when we got split off after we got off the plane, most people didn't go to baggage. It's crazy. Pretty freaking far. Okay, gotcha.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I don't want to play the game 90% or something. Yeah, Rube, it's definitely gonna be. Even if you have, so 16 gigabytes will work. That is the minimum, I would say, and it will work. But overall, this game will always feel like you're playing 90% of a game because it's wildly unfinished. There's a lot of they're still building like the basics in the engine, not the basics, but the foundational segments of the engine. So it's gonna be there's gonna be struggles. You're gonna get lag. You're gonna get crashes. You're gonna get glitches. But 16 gigs should be okay to work. Okay. UK to Australia and outback. 28 hours in flights and an 8-hour drive nearly killed you. Jesus. With that kind of distance, you gotta wonder what the heck England was thinking. Why'd you go all the way down there to invade? I missed that contract. Sorry. Could you share it one more time? I am the worst. Good call. Thank you. What's up, Strudy Fruity? You spawned under the sun? That's always a good... it's always a fantastic joy. They put you in the center of the system.
Landing gear rejected.
you, or does this game look far ahead of its time? I think, I definitely think it did a few years ago, and maybe I might just be, you know, used to it by now. There are certain things in this game that absolutely I would say are like the best you can find in the industry. There are other things in this game that really struggle. It's not super inconsistent, but there are inconsistencies in the way the game looks, but it definitely looks really good. And in terms of design, you know, because they haven't actually implemented a lot of stuff that they've talked about or designed, but in terms of design, this game also, yeah, I think is ahead of a lot of the industry. It's ambitious in a way that I didn't expect the games to really be for a while, and I think that's what attracts a lot of people to it. It's a good song. Pretty sure I fell down.
Aegis combat assessment activated. Systems green.
Alrighty, I see you, boy. You trying to get shot at, Trenton? Is that a hammerhead?
Shields under fire.
Kill. Shields are down. Nice. We're coming back around on it. About 2 kilometers out. Man, a lot of fire into the side of this thing. Hammerhead is very confused in atmosphere. Struggling. What do you call a confused hammerhead? A wrench head. Sorry. I'm practicing for when I have kids. Not anytime soon. I am an uncle though, so like I still kind of gotta get on it. Not gonna be a cool uncle. That's too much work. If you leave your toys out on the ground, then I'm gonna play with them. Who wants their dad to play with their toys? This thing is taking some abuse. There you go. Ooh. What size gun am I on this turret? They look like size 3s, but I don't know. Are these 2s or 3s? 2s, okay. Just mean there are not a lot of games that have 90 solar systems in a single map. Well, it's gonna be a while before Star Citizen can boast that, right? All right. You're just here to throw money at CIG in the abstract, hope they actually pull off what they have planned. It'd be cool if they did. I would love to see it.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Jeez, this moon looks so pretty. Reminds me of one of the couches we were looking at for our house. Such a pretty couch. You know though, like that kind of like burnt orange look that you see a lot of furniture made in. Love that. From the 70s? I don't know, man. From today. It's hot stuff right now. I thought it was the 90s that are coming back now. Stagger? There we go. Jeez, that's so far. CIG just does manage to hit some of their goals every once in a while. Overall, though, they're all kind of stuck behind some pretty big bottlenecks, it seems. Can't believe how smooth the stream is on YouTube compared to Twitch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. It's unfortunate. Twitch continues to be very, very annoying in different ways. But the Twitch stream has been struggling last couple weeks in terms of viewership. I'm not sure if it's because of normal problems or maybe just not as much going on with the game right now, so people aren't watching the streams as much, or you know, Space Tomato TV is just a better on YouTube. But yeah, Twitch has been falling off a little bit. We're looking into it though. We're on it, and Now we'll also figure out why it's not running correctly. Yeah. It's hard to stream this game. It's I think it's very good if you kind of have a niche, if you have a thing that really works for you in this game that you specialize in and people know they can come and see it. I don't really have that. So looking for honestly something to do on stream that's enjoyable to people that I can consistently do every week, but like this game just makes it so difficult. Yeah, videos work much better than streams. Tutorials are tough though, because you just always have to stay on top of them. Yeah. Keep the faith, Star Citizen will come good. Honestly, if people came and watched me play other games, I wouldn't even care. I love Star Citizen and I'll always be back to play it when I enjoy it. But if it's not doing well, I would rather just play another game with everybody. There are a lot of good games out right now. Some quite big streamers got into SC over the last few weeks. That is true. I feel like those are the people though that would like, their normal people would come with them to watch Star Citizen, and then they'll get Star Citizen folks who jump in because you want to see what their opinion is of the game. But then generally they jump back right into their normal streams, you know? I think there's a lot more people streaming on Twitch than there used to be. And so people who used to come to the stream maybe have found other streams that are a bit more fun, or maybe do things that they're more interested in. But that's just a learning opportunity for myself. I've never really been a streamer. I was always a YouTube video maker, so it's all part of the learning process for me. You like YouTube better? Twitch never works properly. I like YouTube better too. You can rewind streams, you can easily clip streams. And the stream's always available to be watched. Gaboom. Kill. Got one on our tail. Who is that? Is that a hammerhead in the middle? It is, yes. Ryan. Whoa. He is pretty close. Kill.
Son of a bitch!
Hammerhead right here.
Shields under fire.
I love these guns. They look so cool. Looks like I'm shooting at a electronic music concert in bullet form. It also sounds cool. It reminds me of one of the gun effects they used in one of their trailers, actually. I didn't realize they were using sound effects from the game for those. Beware the fair weather fellows. As soon as it goes pear-shaped, they lose interest. That's fair. That's fair. It could be a lot of things like that. Do I ever play Scum? I don't. Isn't that a survival game? Down. All right, Prince, could you drop me off back at Everest Harbor? Thanks. Yeah, Project Seal, we just got here a couple days ago. We come and go. We come and go occasionally. How are you doing this weekend? And thanks for the warm welcome. Scum is nice. What is Scum? I want to play more Hard Space Shipbreaker. That was a lot of fun. Ooh, you know what I want to play on stream? Deep Rock Galactic. Played that with a couple friends the other day, and I had a freaking blast. That is a fun game. It's kind of like Sea of Thieves, honestly. It's fairly similar with the, not necessarily with the whole being on a pirate ship and stuff, but the gameplay, the art style, the teamwork ideas, a lot of it is similar to Sea of Thieves. Skull and Bones. Oh my gosh, that game's almost as much a meme as Star Citizen. That sounds so decadent. Prince, can you drop me off at the harbor? Prince, my dear, please make way. Make way past the filthy peasants. Combination of Rust and Tarkov. That sounds insane. That sounds so high stress. It's like two very high stress games for two very different reasons. Oh yeah, no, I remember Skull and Bones. I remember Skull and Bones because they should have just freaking made that Assassin's Creed Black Flag should have been what Skull and Bones was going to be. And then they announced Skull and Bones and they're like, oh, it's going to be a ship fighting game. And you're just going to be a pirate ship. I'm like, dude, what? You know they made Skull and Bones because people liked Assassin's Creed Black Flag so much. And then they took out the best part of the game. No wonder it ended up in development hell. They didn't even know what they wanted to do with it. Right, without actually doing the work. And then they got screwed for it. Just repackage Black Flag. It's I mean, they do repackage Assassin's Creed to some extent, yet they couldn't seem to just unbrand it and made a pirate game out of it. It's crazy. Like, these game companies, like, come on, guys, we're willing to hand you money. Look at what CIG's doing. Like, people are tripping over themselves, literally fighting to give this company money. Just do what the people are saying. No, I have not, but I'm about to get checked up on it, actually. That was the last of my bounties. I see. That sounds terrible. Do I have Steam on my laptop? I do! Yeah, I want to get some good games on the laptop. Where do you buy this game? You want to go to robertspaceindustries.com. It's weird, but go to their website, hit the play now button, and it'll guide you through the different steps. Just make sure you get a $45 game package. Make sure there's a game package included. Don't worry about insurance. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just get the $45 game package. Download the game launcher, and that'll get you on your way. Otherwise, it's a little confusing mess. So that's all. That's it for me for bounty hunting, folks. I'm actually gonna hop off of here and do some ISC review with the stream. But thanks for joining, coming to kill some folks. Prince, thanks for flying me around since my computer can't handle my own flying. Oh, I might hold you to that. But really appreciate it, guys. I will catch y'all later. All right, now stream. Like I said, I want to do a quick ISC review because I haven't watched Inside Star Citizen. I figured it'd be a solid way to end our stream for today. Because I've heard a lot of hubbub about the Merchantman, and I haven't done any reaction video, so I might as well just film it like this. That way we can get the reaction and have some fun here on stream. Let's see. Do I have a jav already? No, I don't have a javelin. I'm not that cool. Oh, don't show my name. Don't you guys love how Star Citizen's official videos never show up when you search for Star Citizen stuff? Like, I have to go and look through this list and find their channel first. You can buy much more expensive ships, but in the beginning you shouldn't. Yeah, definitely shouldn't. You could do an Avenger, but I suggest doing $45. Because you'll never regret that. 45 bucks is nothing for a game. I mean, it's something for a game, but it's not what a lot of people are used to. Thank you, Zethith, for the good wishes. Have a good day. Okay, so first I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, so we didn't actually get to do a reaction to Inside Star Citizen this week because I was on a plane flying from the US to Turkey. So now that we're here, not quite set up in our place yet where we're gonna stay, but I got this temporary little single PC stream set up. And since we're all here and I haven't seen the episode, I figured why don't we watch this live all together and see what they've got for us in this week's episode of Inside the Star Citizen.
I think my favorite alien species in Star Citizen, if I had to pick one, if I had to, I love them all.
Pico.
Yeah, I have a deep fondness for the Banu.
Like the visual architecture.
They just seem like kind of cool critical thinkers.
The Xi'an I'm
Pico's
closest to mentally, meaning I know more about them than all of the others.
They're like the
Man, we
chill,
never see
relaxed
Brian
ones.
Chambers anymore.
Even though they're so friendly, they look like they can pack a punch, you know?
So far, the ones that have piqued my interest is the Vandal.
They're the predators of the space in our universe. And they look really kind of fierce and ferocious. You know, when you encounter them, you know you're in a lot of trouble.
My favorite alien race, probably the Vandal. There's no alien ship better than the Talon.
Isn't the Talon Tavaran?
It is Tavaran, yeah. But the Tavarans themselves, I'm not keen on. That ship. But yeah, the Vandal, they just tick all the right boxes for me.
I want to see Pico's first ship
Alien
manufacturer.
Week is here, and with it, our annual celebration of
What's he
Xi'an, Banu, Tavaran,
sled?
and even the dreaded Vandal. And if you haven't already, check out the various contests and activities happening across social on the robertspaceindustries.com website. But for us here at ISC, we thought we'd take this week to dedicate entirely to exploring the current status of the highly anticipated Banu Merchantman.
See, that's pretty cool. I like that they're going to focus on this ship because we've only gotten like bits and pieces. I like that they're going to give us a pretty solid look at it. Sounds like it kind of got a little bit redesigned. Let's see what they've got.
Now, warning, much of it is still in gray box or
Also, no new concepts. Kind of surprising.
early white box phase. Still, there's a lot to explore of its mysterious interior. Let's find out more.
I think when tackling a ship that's got so many unknowns about it,
it's a completely new art style, or it's not something that a lot of the team kind of worked on before, we kind of need to make sure that we're...
Wait, were those
it's not
all...
something that...
Are those all supposed to be merchantmen? No, because they don't have the split wings. What are those? Are those Vanduul ships in the background? I don't even recognize the ship design. Something purdy.
That a lot of the team kind of worked on before. We kind of need to make sure that we're approaching it in the most sensible way we can.
Inside the merchantman.
All right, so some old thunder. We are jumping in with our devs. We have got vehicle art director, Mr. Ben Curtis.
Hello. Hello.
And senior vehicle designer, Mark Gibson.
Hi. Hi.
And we are going to be showing the very real, very current progress of the Banu Merchantman. Before we get into it, let's talk a little bit about where we are in that process. Ben, we know the Banu Merchantman has been in development for a while, then it's not in development. Set this up for us. Where are we at overall in this development?
Okay, couple things I'm looking to hear about. I'm really hoping they give any little bit of insight into the gameplay surrounding this game. Because they're designing and building, but like, we know at this point that ships aren't supposed to come into the game without their major features working. That doesn't... With the raft, that didn't mean the crane worked, but the cargo worked, right? With the 400i, I don't honestly know the story with that. It's an exploration ship without an exploration table. I don't know. With the hull A, same thing, right? The cargo thing didn't work, but you could still cargo haul. So is this going to actually come into the game with a player controllable shop? Maybe we can't do all of the meetings and the NPC interactions and the docking and all that stuff. But will this give us the ability to have a sort of a shop in the ship? Or are they just going to throw this in there and not do anything? The other thing I'm looking to hear more about is what kind of things they're changing about this now that they're moving from a small ship of an alien species to a large one. Because this is the first alien large ship, I think, which is a pretty big deal because interiors aren't something we got to see much of when it comes to aliens before.
The exterior is going through its grey box pass, so it's looking a little bit more advanced than the interior of the ship that we'll see in a bit. We've basically got 2 artists on it, and we kind of chop the ship up into different parts that they can work on, and we're just going through and making sure that everything that needs to fit in the ship is going to fit in the ship.
And it's worth noting that this is a landmark ship for Star Citizen. This is one of the biggest ships of its kind. It's got entirely new purposes with the shops and everything inside. It's pushing an alien race into a new size and scale that we've never done with any of the other ships outside of Squadron 42. There is a lot to this ship. So with that, let's jump on in and start with the exterior.
So we've got the entire front with its hidden weapons.
So that's what everybody's hating on, right? Is the front side there. But honestly, gray box wise, I'm assuming they're going to throw some extra geometry on there once they're done with the gray box.
To come out from there.
For gray box is kind of like white box gets the general shape. Gray box starts to hollow out the spaces that are more particular. It doesn't get super detailed. This actually looks really detailed for gray box. I think some of the stuff is past the gray box stage, but the gray box stage is still missing a lot of the detail that makes the ships look good. You've seen some ships look pretty not great on gray box and then do pretty well final art wise.
Now for the pilot control, it's dual docking collars, one on either side. It's wings with the new animation designs for them for how they're actually going to deploy. As you can see, there's a lot of detailing on the wings section, a very elaborate and almost elegant design on it, because
it looks
at the end of the day, this is something they use as a trademark to show how wealthy they are and well they're doing as a trader.
That's a lot of detail, even for grey box phase.
Yeah, it's a new art style. We've done the Defender, obviously, but for the UK team, it's a kind of new art style, and also the Defender is vastly smaller in terms of its size. There's our normal kind of approach to how we kind of layer in the details has needed a bit of kind of alteration.
Wow, that cockpit doesn't look like it has much visibility.
Kind of layer in the details has needed a bit of kind of alteration. And we've had to kind of think about how we're going to bring in some of those smaller scale elements to give a better sense of size and scale, because when you zoom out from this ship, you still want it to feel huge, and it deserves to feel huge. It is absolutely monstrous. So I think we've had to spend a bit more time working out how we're going to add detail to it. There's still a lot to be done. There's still a lot of the finer details to be added, because that does impact in how we model the ship, how we make the ship. So yeah, it's been a fun challenge for the artist so far.
I understand there was a recent change to the animations.
Yep, I'll have to go get in.
Oh.
They were very quick.
Oh, the animation is nowhere near final. It was just to make sure we got it in.
I think it's a fair disclaimer for this. Absolutely no part of what you're seeing today.
Yep.
It's fine.
I was like, I remember seeing the plate glass in Max, and they were a little bit, felt a bit weightier and a bit sleeker than that. But yeah, there is some kind of subtle movement where, panels open up.
That's pretty cool. They're kind of telescoping. It'll be great when they're slowed down.
And
all
they
the ship
allow
animations in this game are pretty
kind of like the rest of the wings to slide in. And as with everything we do, we make sure that there's not space magic going on. Things actually kind of fit and function as they should. So yeah, it gives a few more challenges, but I think the end result is a much nicer kind of silhouette when you see this in part.
That's pretty cool.
Let's move inside. Let's start with the bridge since we're already there.
The way the different pieces kind of stagger in the way they move.
Yeah, the interior of the ship, like I say, is the main. Like you're going to see now, is mainly in kind of white box. The concept mesh gave us like a really good starting point. As always with concept meshes, we had to do a fair.
So that was the visibility from the front. That's actually, you get a lot of visibility on the top, but you definitely have that whole bottom half just gone for a big ship like this.
Yeah, the interior of the ship, like I say, is mesh. Gave us like a really good starting point. As always with concept meshes, we had to do a fair amount of kind of optimizations and remodeling to kind of get it to the point where we can get it into engine and kind of start walking around it. The bridge is trying not to say the same thing for every area. It's massive, and you can just any area of the ship you go into, just know that in the back of my head I'm thinking it's huge. We've obviously got the kind of like the 4 control seats. And Mark, do you want to talk through the different functionality?
Why is it massive though? Is that a Banu thing?
As ever, the Banu don't have captains. They're a very family communal sort of unit, so it didn't make sense to have a primary captain station for the bridge section. In reality, everything would be relatively even. So we have the pilot seat and control, which obviously with a ship of this scale, it's very difficult to get a good view from the pilot seat, to get a good view of what's actually happening. So a lot of the animations need to be very alien so that you could get the pilot into a good position so they'd be able to see what they're doing. So we use a lot of Xi'an tech, which lift things up through gravity, so they get this fantastic view out the front so you can see where you're actually going. So you've got your primary pilot seat.
Need one of these in the
to the right of them you have your co-pilot seat. Then 2 stations behind are for the large remote turrets that the ship has for defense. So if you ever need it, people can quickly jump into these seats and get into the action to try and defend you from whatever's happening if it's coming up behind or the sides. Obviously, if it's coming on front, the pilot has more than enough means to be able to deal with it themselves.
And if your instinct was to stop the YouTube video and go immediately to comments and say, it's pronounced Shion, Mark, get a better hobby.
I'll say you'd be correct.
That's not even a hobby, that's a pastime.
Where the actual operations occur, you have some basic features for if stuff goes wrong.
People in YouTube
so you have some
comments
suit lockers to put emergency suits in, because obviously they're not going to want to go around in their day-to-day lives wearing their spacesuit all the time. But if something goes wrong, they do want them to hand. So next to the actual escape pods, you have your suit lockers to quickly get suited and booted, and then be able to get into your escape pod and get out of there if you need to. So they have one on either side, one for each of the actual crew that would be on the bridge, as well as a couple of extra.
What a freaking cockpit.
Leading a little further down, we actually have the more habitation side of the ship, but we'll get to that when we get there. Directly behind, we also have the entryway to get
inside the main man turret. This is kind of
a small button.
One of the rooms that we spent a bit of time kind of playing with in white box and making sure we got it right. We really wanted this to kind of feel...
Who even makes a turret room this fancy? Fucking Banu. Like, seriously, this is full on... What's it called? The thing. With the guy. And the stuff. You know. X-Men. Oh, Cerebro. This is like Cerebro. It was a turret. I'm about to roll out here with my wheelchair and go and blow up some Vanduul ships from my traveling bazaar. That is wow. I love it. I want one of these in my Mercury.
We got it right. We really wanted this to kind of feel, like quite a moment walking into it. Go on, Jared.
No.
Okay.
Even in Grey Box, this is quite a moment here.
Yeah, there was some really nice bits in the kind of concept where you had these kind of like these like lit walls, and we tried to kind of pull some of that into. And I think it's almost having that kind of moment of like solitude before you kind of get yoinked up into battle. So it's quite a lonely area of the ship. Everywhere else on the ship kind of feels like it's built for like Mark was saying, like
Wow, it just
family.
keeps going up.
Whereas this is kind of very purposeful. You know what you're getting into as soon as you walk in that room.
And obviously the exterior shell there, when all said and done, would open up and reveal you to the outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who am I kidding? So they didn't need to put a new concept ship out. All they had to do was do a 20-minute look at the Merchantman and then put it up for sale.
An interesting thing about the turret, because it's probably something people are going to be curious about, is how it actually works, because there's no big arm there behind it or anything like that. Once again, it's using alien technology that's keeping it up in place, which is what the plinth is for behind it. And there's an air shield that will be going around the top of here so that when you actually enter the turret, you're not venting the entirety of the room. Obviously, that does mean that people could try and sneak onto your ship, but while your turret's manned, that might not be the safest thing for them to do.
I love that Xi'an Fight of the Navigator tech.
Moving down from the actual bridge area, we then move into the Sanctuary. So the Banu are known for
Picos
being very multicultural when it comes to their religious
like
beliefs.
The kind of place
so
Pico would hang out.
They have a entire area dedicated to worship, to fortune, to hoping that things are going to go well for them, or that the next trade deal is going to be a good one. So this is sort of at the end of the Tree of Life, which is how the entire ship's built around. And it makes sense for it to be at the end of the tree because it's where everything
like
comes
a special
out from.
chair where you go and hope for all the good things.
It's important to keep that feel that it runs through the root of the ship. Going off the side of the sanctuary area, we have the med bay, something that people are very curious about where it actually was. It's just off to the side, just behind the bridge, just near where all of the actual habitation is. You have a primary medical care bed, which will
Even the
do your
bed looks
day-to-day actual
cool.
healing.
Look at that. Their style is so... I mean, obviously they're going for organic, but I love how layered it is.
And then you have recovery beds similar to the ones we have on the Carrack. Now, rather than just being a bed, decide to try something a little different. It's now these pools of healing gel that you lie in just to recover from any significant operation that you had.
Yeah, I think this was again an excuse to kind of just push the ship away from what we're used to seeing. So originally we had like the 3 beds lined up in here, and it was functional. It was it still looked good. It was just like, it'd be really nice if these if you had your operation and then just sink down into that recovery pool. And
but what is it for
I'm
though?
drippings with goo.
Like what's recovery?
Exactly.
Secretly tucked behind
Y'all can't just drop terms on us like that and not tell us whether or not it's an actual thing, or is this just like flair? If it's just flair, I don't know. Maybe we could have had other medical beds in there.
The actual medical section is where the actual medical officer would work. So it's his main station, as well as storage supplies for whatever medical supplies that he needs. Obviously, at the moment, it's just the back of the bed, but it's where you'd do refills on the bed or anything else that you'd need to do. Obviously, the doors across the entire ship are very alien in appearance. So though they make sense, but at the same time, like it was very important that you're going across this to make everything make sense to the human eye, but at the same time be so different. So you immediately recognize it as a door, but once it starts actually animating and doing something, it feels completely alien. And even doing the general design of the ship, it was important to keep that consistent, something that is easily recognizable, but also completely different to what people expect. Moving on from the shrine area, we move into the recreation and social habitation
area. Looking at star maps, super recreational activities.
So you've got your food maker, along with areas to actually eat, as well as the actual social area. So people can sit around, talk, plan stuff out.
Talk about planets.
And I think, one of
you see how fast that one's orbiting? Woo! Last Tuesday holds nothing to that. Super social.
the things that we try to tackle here is obviously we have very strict metrics for our human characters. And the Banu as a race are generally a bit taller, a bit larger. So there's that kind of balance between making things work for both scales of character and making sure that we don't end up with
Just for the record, the comment about 90% of the ship being decoration, that's the point of this ship. I think people should definitely realize that a lot of the ships in this game are not function over form. There are full-on brands in this game that are made specifically just for cool freaking ships, because that's what the lore is about. That's the player that they're targeting. Like, this is a ship this is the pinnacle of spaceships for a species that holds a ton of value on opulence. So this is everything that they have in their culture is poured into this to make it beautiful and amazing and something they can show off. So ships like this are meant to be wastes of space. They're meant to be ridiculous. And somebody who wants to do something that is effective, that is efficient, shouldn't be looking at a ship like this. They should be looking at a cargo hauler if they want to do something selling related in a more efficient way. This is practically a yacht with like an extra shop in the back.
Say like the child in the seat. I remember we brought it up in one of the update meetings, and the consensus was, well, this is a Banu ship, and whilst they support all the other races that we have in our universe, ultimately it's their ship, and so things should be made to their scale.
Directly off the habitation area, we have a secondary control for the hangar section. So if someone needs to actually be allowed to enter into the hangar, you have a separate control room to allow you to
That's a big
open up the hangar
freaking
doors.
That's the hangar bay?
Additional ship to come in. Once again,
oh my gosh,
standard doors, but the whole animation, all of it's very alien.
And obviously, when we get to kind of final art, we'll dress this up so there does look to be some functionality there, because we don't want it all to be space magic. It still needs to feel like there is kind of mechanisms there that are supporting these things lifting, and
the fact that they put a ship hanger in this ship is kind of crazy.
And float.
Coming off the habitation area, we have 2 staff lifts. So these ones would be specifically for the staff to allow them to move around the ship a lot easier. We'll come back to them later because there's a better point to show them, but they just give you more access just because of the size of the ship. We needed to have multiple ways to get up and down. Otherwise, if you want to get from one part to another, you'd have to run the entire length of the ship to go down a floor to run the entire length again. So we added multiple ways to move up and down between the ship. So at the rear here, we have the we have the crew specific lift. This has access to all of the floors.
That
unlike
doesn't look like a
customer
Banu
lift.
UI. I don't believe
This is the passenger entrance area. So the lift will go to this floor for all of the passengers, which then gives them a little foyer area before they enter whatever floor.
I'm not gonna lie, if you took this and turned it, like made it purple in color, I would think this was like something from the Zerg in StarCraft. Just got that feel to me.
This floor for all of the passengers, which then gives them a little foyer area before they enter whatever floor they're on.
Whoa!
We have the meeting area. So this is the conference room where important delegates would come to discuss significant trade negotiations rather than I'm going buying a power plant, I'm going to buy fuel. This is where serious conversations and serious negotiations go.
Yeah, this has got like a really nice view out over the like cargo hold as well, doesn't it?
Yep. To the side of the actual meeting and delegation room, we have the VIP suites. So obviously your VIP delegates are going to want something a bit nicer, a bit more special when it comes to where they're resting.
Yeah, look at the pillows. That's VIP right there. Look how many pillows they get.
VIP delegates are going to want something a bit nicer, a bit more special when it comes to where they're resting. So they have their own private chambers so that they can rest and relax and freshen up before they actually go do
That's a cool desk.
any significant meetings.
I'd take that desk. I'd game on that.
sort of room highlights a lot of the, I guess, the shape language and the difficulties on the ship. Is that everything's curved, everything flows, and there is that kind of like real kind of like leading shapes that kind of like lead you through the ship, as opposed to what we're so used to on a lot of our human manufactured ships, whereas everything's hard and angled and flat. Really, the only thing in this ship that's flat is the floor.
Stupid humans.
So the
hard angled
negotiation
and
table
flat.
has one seat at the top for the actual mediator, which obviously would be a member of the crew, and then even number of seats on either side for the delegates to have their discussions. From the actual meeting room, you get a fantastic view of the cargo hold, where all of your goods would actually be stored.
They talked about that before.
As you can see, the amount of cargo that the ship holds is colossal.
Oh!
And just the sheer volume of it gives you this cavernous, cathedral-like view of being stuck in the rafters of it.
That looks like the that scene from Harry Potter, the one where they're running around and there's like the balls, the glass balls up on the shelves. What is it? The Ministry of Magic Vault something. The thing? You Harry Potter fans know what I'm talking about. That's so much storage. How much SCU does this ship have?
A warehouse worth of stock.
Yeah, it gives you a real sense of how tall the ship actually is.
Oh my gosh.
When we get to the market, you kind of get a glimpse at that, but it's not until you get into somewhere like this that spans the whole, or not even the whole height. You've got the hangar above the height of this.
That is insane.
How
that's
big
crazy.
The ship actually is.
That's got to be that's the biggest cargo hold we've seen so far, right? Like by far. I think the only thing that comes close to that was the Starlifter, and that's just nowhere near that size. Dang. Wow. I wonder how this stacks up against like a Hull C in terms of cargo capacity.
Well, we're not going to be able to go through every single room and nook and cranny today. This is too big a ship. So let's go to the market now and take a look at that.
So I think this is what a lot of the kind of customers are going to see when they first walk into the ship, is this sort of like reveal of the market area. And what we tried to do in this area is kind of everywhere you walk into it, you're kind of walking through a small tunnel or quite a tight space, so that when you kind of do walk into it, it does then open up and you can see that sort of like that grandeur and that height of the ship. And this is only 2 out of, I think it's 5 or 6 floors at this point of the part of the ship you're in. But I think it's just a nice kind of like reveal of the overall kind of again, just repeating that size and that verticality that we see in the other areas of the ship.
So for anybody who doesn't know the role of this ship, I think I kind of mentioned it before, it's essentially a traveling bazaar. So the Banu are a commerce species. They're very much into trade, finding valuable things, hawking those valuable things off to other things. They're also very community based. So they built this massive ship that they could use to not only bring people onto the ship for communal times and family visits, but also, if you want to sell some stuff to that family. No, like, it also allows them to have this sort of marketplace here where you can have shops that will sell their own wares, things that you find in the dark corners of the system, things that you've bought off of people at the end of a mission, things that are pretty rare. They sit in these shops. We don't really know how the gameplay will work. I'm assuming you'll be able to bring NPCs into the shop so that they can facilitate the exchanges. Maybe they'll just have kiosks. That seems like it would kind of destroy the experience. So I don't know exactly how it'll work. But the idea is that NPCs and players alike should be able to come here and buy stuff from the ship itself. So you can go and park out somewhere in space, or you could be nomading back and forth between places in space. Put on a beacon, give out a call. I don't know what exactly it would be, but let people know you're there. Come dock with me. Come visit me. See my wares. Buy my stuff. Give me money. So that's kind of the idea behind this ship.
I think we've already shown a lot of the concept art of this area already. But the idea here is that you've got this.
Look at that security gun up top too, just in case your family gets too annoying.
Hollow in the middle.
All have that uncle.
Will kind of will allow the traders to kind of show off some of their items that might not fit in the shops or might be too valuable to place in the shops. So yeah, it's a very exciting area of the ship, this part. Okay, and the last area we want to show you today is kind of the area that we spent a little bit more time on. It's a little bit further along. We've tried to take some areas and push their visuals, so we've got a good understanding of how much work's involved, and what the kind of like the final.
Actually, the Reclaimer might have a bigger cargo than the Starlifter. So might the A90 Jump. But still, they're all pretty small compared to this. That's for sure.
Ship is actually going to look like, because it is such a large ship, and there's going to be a lot of people ultimately working on it. I think it's good to have that kind of key area that you can kind of refer to as this is what the Merchantman's all about. And whilst each area of the ship will have its own feel, will have its own kind of style and in its own forms, I think this is a good indication of the kind of elegance. And if you imagine this is the crew
bedroom
area,
this is a crew area.
The guest area is going to be a level above this. I think it gives you a good idea of what we're aiming for.
Wow.
The other thing is with the Banu, they're very communal in how they actually live their lives. So it didn't make sense to have separate quarters or separate captain's quarters, because that's just not how they live. And getting the social pit for them to be able to sit around and talk and relax and socialize, it was an important thing to make sure that we got in.
Getting Jedi Temple vibes. I've seen the jokes of that. Also a little bit of, I feel like I get heavy sense of Avatar. Just seems like their design style, kind of. I don't know what the name of the species is in that movie, but I'm getting the vibes. What is that in the middle, though? Is that like a hot tub? You just go from bed to seat to hot tub to selling? How does that flow work?
The space needed to feel fine and elegant, but also homely.
And that's pretty much where we're up to with the Banu Merchantman at the moment. This is kind of as hot off the press as it comes. There's a lot of areas of the ship we've not shown yet. We're really happy with the progress we've made so far, but at the moment we are kind of at that point where we've got a skeleton crew just kind of working out everything that we need to get done to deliver the ship. When time permits, we'll be able to ramp that up and bring on more of the team to kind of get through the amount of work that's involved. Super excited with where it's up to. I think it's going to be one of those, the kind of standout, one of those hallmark ships that kind of defines what Star Citizen is.
Yeah. When this comes out,
it shows that
it might not be the most useful ship, it might not be the most popular ship, but I think this will probably be the most impressive ship that's been made for a video game.
So what did we learn this week? Well, she may not look like much just yet. It still has a long journey ahead of her. But if the Banu Defender before her is any indication, and given its sheer size and scale, the Banu Merchantman seems like it's going to shape up to be a landmark ship for Star Citizen when all is said and done. And as part of Alien Week, there are also these rad new paints available for select ships that you can see here. So check those out if,
Gotta have the paints.
Looking sweet as all heck is something you're interested in.
Gotta be some new
For
paints.
Inside Star
There's
Citizen,
no new ships.
I'm Jared Huckabee. We're
paints.
still here on the 8th floor of the Manchester Goods Yard building, the 2nd floor of the upcoming new UK office, and this is where I'm told CR's office is going to be when he visits.
Dude, pour some concrete and get your hands on it. Do something that's permanent, that he won't find for years.
Also this weekend was the first International Bar Citizen Weekend, so here's some imagery from the gatherings near studios around the world. And don't forget to let us know on social where your events are being held at, as we're going to be sending folks to select locations throughout the remainder of this year.
Nice.
We'll see you all next week.
If you haven't already, I put out a podcast episode earlier this week with Joe Run and Stim Citizen from the Yacht Club. They did a lot of the groundwork to get Bar Citizen to be a thing way back in the day. We talk a lot about that. We talk about the community and Star Citizen, how it's grown and changed, and more. If you'd like to check that out on the second channel here or in audio things, platforms, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, anything that you like to listen to. But next podcast is going to be a good one. I'll say that much. But yeah, this has been Inside Star Citizen. Pretty cool look at the Merchantman. I'm not going to get one. It's way too big for me. But it's an impressive ship, and I'm looking forward to hearing what they do with it. I think it's going to be the coolest ship in terms of design, but I'm still waiting to hear more about gameplay. And it sounds like so are they. So we'll see what they have to say later this year. I'm sure they've got stuff in design, but they haven't quite put it into game to figure out if it actually works. And I'm thinking it will be a little while until we hear about that. But that's about it, guys. So until the next Inside Star Citizen, I'll catch you later. As for the rest of the stream, though, folks, that's also the end of the stream. So big thanks for being here, for supporting, for coming to the first stream from Turkey. It's been pretty freaking cool getting here and getting all set up and getting ready to move into our place and finally have our own place to really take off with Space Tomato and make a lot more stuff happen. So hope y'all are excited for being around for that, getting on board for that. Hope you had a good stream today and a good weekend. And I'll catch y'all next week. And if you're looking for more content, actually, I just put out a video earlier today about salvage, the newest profession coming to the game in 3.18. It's a little bit of a deep dive into what we know and what we should expect. And I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoy watching it. Regardless, though, guys, thank you again, one last time, for being here. Hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.